Namaste and welcome to this peace flow. It is a little energetic. You will need a block, and I did not have a block this day when I recorded this, so I used my water bottle full of water instead. The heavier your block, the harder it will be because we're going to use it as a weight today. This is another installment of our Fruit of the Spirit series where we focus on the idea of peace in our practice, and peace in our body and mind, and that will be our theme for today. So get ready for a class of ups and downs. There's going to be some energetic peaks and some calmer moments as well. So when you are ready, go ahead and make your way onto your back. Take a moment here to fidget, readjust, get comfortable, maybe lengthen tailbone down. Hands can be on the belly, maybe one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Settle into the breath here, letting the inhales and exhales get smooth and long. Deep inhales through the nose and smooth, natural exhales out. And then we're gonna start to call to mind a place that brings us a lot of peace. It can be a real place, a place that you've created in your mind's eye. Just starting to notice as many details you can about this space that you are mentally in. Notice as many visual details, auditory details, imagining what smells you'd smell here, or any feelings of touch as well. And as you imagine yourself in this peaceful place and state, start to notice how you feel in the body. And then without thinking too much, go ahead and call to mind one word that describes your state right now. And that will be our mantra for today. When you are ready to move forward, hug both knees into the chest, pulling them in nice and close, and then send the knees over to the left side, maybe cactusing the arms or teeing out the arms here. Slowly come back through to center with the knees and let the knees fall over to the right. Softening here in this gentle twist. When you are ready, slowly bring the knees back through to center. And then make your way up to a seated posture by rolling up and down, side to side, slowly making your way to seated. And then eventually we're going to make our way to a tabletop pose. So take your time getting there. The hands plant down and step the knees back. Take a moment here to fix your hair, ground down through the hands and knees, whatever works for you to get nice and grounded as we start to move into our cat-cows. Then start to add some hip movement here, some swaying back and forth with the pelvis, maybe some neck rolls, whatever feels good for the body. Go ahead and find stillness. Move the hands one paw print up the mat, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet here, just noticing how the back body feels. And then find stillness. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step to the front of the mat. We're here in ragdoll for a few moments. Gently bring the weight into the toes. Let the head go heavy. And then go ahead and release the hands, and you're gonna need your block here or water bottle. So go ahead and bring that right under the face. Left hand comes down to the block. Inhale, right arm comes high. We're bending into the left knee here, opening across the heart. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And we start to find extension in the right arm, reaching back behind us. A few breaths here, like you're high-fiving someone behind you, maybe doing little pulses with the arm if that feels good. And then take a bind here if that speaks to you. So binding the right arm. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we come down. This time, right hand to the block. Inhale, left arm high, bending into the right knee. Open across the chest. And then left arm comes behind, those little pulses once again. And then from that space of extension, we maybe bind that left arm. Inhale, left arm comes all the way down. We're here in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. And inhale, we come into chair pose. Here in chair, we're going to make sure the pelvis is lengthened down the tailbone, and then go ahead and grab your block and put it between the knees or between the thighs and start to add some pressure to the block, like you're trying to break it in half with the thighs, noticing how that changes the engagement. Exhale, we fold forward. Go ahead and remove the block from the thighs. Even though I keep mine here, we're gonna remove it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back into chair without the block this time. See, I took it out. And then from here, we start to bring the weight into the left foot. Inhale, right leg comes high. Start to send that right leg back, and then we're coming into warrior one. Go ahead and bring the hands to the hips. Right hip comes forward, left hip comes back, bending into the left knee. Grab your block once again, or your water bottle, and we're going to hold it like this. So we're not gonna grab it like that with our fingers. No, no, no. We're gonna hold it like this. No cheating. Arms are long in front of you. Go ahead and bring the block up overhead. Look up, baby back bend here, opening through the heart. And then we're gonna move into this dynamic sequence where we bring the arms down to 90 and then back up overhead. So down and up, putting a gentle pressure in the block, so kind of squeezing the hands together here, up and down, hopefully feeling, ooh, look at that wave. Oh, I think I was scared that the water was gonna eat me up here. Go ahead and keep going up and down. And then find stillness with the block overhead. Inhale, lift the heart up, look up towards the block. Exhale, maybe we come a little farther back. Baby back bend. Go ahead and we're gonna switch the block to behind us. So once again, having that grip of the fingers being straight if possible. And then go ahead and take little baby pulses here, squeezing that block between the hands. Release the block down, enough of that torture. Make sure it is off to the side as I check what's next. Oh, standing splits. All right, here we go. Go ahead and bring the weight into the left leg and then fly the right leg high. If you want the block, you can still keep the block under the hand or the hands. See what happens when you drop the right hip down towards the ground here. And then we're going to start taking pulses, toe taps, toe tap, down, up, and then every time you tap, we move over to the left a little bit more. Once you're in your full range of motion, start to make your way back through to center with each tap until you're all the way back to center. Here we find stillness, bend into the right knee, and then lengthen and drop the right leg down. We're making our way to a primal squat, and then both hands come to the inside of the left foot. From here, we move into cat-cows, inhaling, heart moves forward, exhale, round through the spine. They look more like baby cat-cows here in the upper body, just doing what feels good. Go ahead and find stillness, start to lift up through the right leg and then send the right leg high, maybe bringing a block under the hands, standing splits, and then right leg drops down. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, we come all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and take a moment to readjust, fix your hair, your shorts, and we're going to do the other side now. So go ahead and inhale, left leg lifts, and then send the left leg back into warrior one stance. Hands to the hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Grab your block, let's go. We bring the block, yep, you know how to grab it. Arms up overhead, and then back down, and your own breath to movement here, whatever makes sense for you. And then we finally bring the arms up overhead, pause here, look up, open through the heart, maybe on the exhale as we move the block back a little bit. And slowly bring the block down and behind you, grabbing it behind, moving into that arm extension. So holding the block here, gentle pressure, little pulses. Go ahead and bring it back around. Place the block down in front of you. Standing splits. Weight comes into the right leg. Left leg flies. Drop the left hip down. Toe taps. This time moving over to the right a little bit with each tap down. And then once you're in your full range of motion, we start moving back through to center with each tippity tap. Static standing splits moves into a primal squat, left shin comes down. Go ahead and sit back and hands come on the inside of the right foot. Cat-cows here, breath to movement. Take a moment here in static primal squat. A few breaths, playing around with what feels good. And then we start to bring the weight into the right foot. Sending the left foot high, back into the standing splits. Maybe we use the block, maybe not. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Make your way back to a tabletop pose. From here, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. We're gonna find figure 4 with the right ankle in front of left thigh. Bend into the left leg. Breathing here, press the ground away. When you are ready, slowly start to bring the right foot behind the left knee. Toes are pointed, and then slowly bring the left knee down. We're doing myofascial release in the left calf. Start to walk the hands back in towards the body. A block can help you here to not put so much pressure on the left calf. Breathing here. Start to call to mind that word that you created earlier in the practice that reminds you of that peaceful place, that peaceful state. Saying it a few times over like a mantra. Go ahead and move the foot down the calf, finding a new spot for the myofascial release. And then start to bring the hands forward, release out the feet, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Pedal out the feet, maybe noticing any difference in the calves. And then we'll do the other side, left ankle across right thigh, bend into the right knee, press the ground away a lot. Breathing here. You can do it. When you are ready, left foot comes behind the right knee, toes are pointed. Slowly drop the right knee all the way down and then walk the hands in towards the body, block or no block. Start to call to mind your peaceful word, noticing if that changes or creates any shifts in the energy or the body. Go ahead and move the left foot to a little lower on the right calf. Once more, move the left foot down or to a new spot on the right calf. Take me to the top, then watch me fall in. And then slowly bring the hands forward, coming back into tabletop. Tap the tops of the feet on the mat, and then go ahead and extend the right leg long behind you on the ball of the right foot, moving forward and back, stretching out through the calf. Maybe adding some little circles here if that feels good. Gently lift through the right leg, and then we're going to bring the right shin to the outside, the left side of the left shin. And then go ahead and sit down just like that. Maybe you have a block under your booty. Don't recommend a water bottle. And we're here in cow facing pose. And I'm just moving up the mat here so you can see it better. So left leg over right. We're trying more or less to get the knees stacked, but that's kind of an ambitious goal. So just working towards that. Hands to the tops of the feet, gently pulling the feet towards the body. Bring your word, your peaceful word, your peaceful place back into your awareness. Option to stay here, option to fold forward, maybe letting the forehead rest on the left knee. Walk the hands back in towards the body, slowly coming back up. Inhale, right arm comes high, comes to the back of the shoulder blade. Left arm comes behind you and reaches for the right fingertips. Maybe they touch, maybe not. Always option to use a strap or your handy water bottle to connect that divide. Magnetize the heart forward here and staying with the breath. Gently release this bind and then slowly take a few cactus circles. Weight into the hands, back to tabletop. This time we extend the left leg back, forward and back on the left ball of the foot. Maybe some circles here if that feels good. When you're ready, raise the left foot, and then the left shin comes to the right side of the right shin. Slowly sit back, cow facing pose on the other side. Hands come to the tops of the feet, gently pulling the feet in towards the body. Start to bring your peaceful word back into your awareness, staying with the breath. Option to stay, option to inhale the arms high, and then exhale, take a forward fold, maybe resting the forehead on the right knee. If you're folded over, start to make your way back up. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, reach it back. This time, right arm goes back and below. And I saw a seagull starting to attack my lunch, and I was gonna hit it with my water bottle. So, namaste to the seagull. All is well. Bless up. Go ahead and find that bind. Maybe using a strap or water bottle to connect the hands. Slowly release the bind. Take a few shoulder circles back, big exaggerated ones. And then gently release the legs, and we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide, and take a passive stretch here. If you'd like to do a few butterfly bounces with the thighs, go ahead and do so. And then when you're ready, we start to move into a passive stretch, letting the spine round, letting the head be heavy. Slowly walk the hands back in towards the body, close up the legs, and find a comfortable seated posture. And this is how we will end our practice for today. If you'd like a different posture, go ahead and take whatever most serves you here. Take a moment to fidget, readjust, do whatever you have to do here to get nice and comfortable. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Full natural exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Full natural exhale. Go ahead and continue on your own this breath pattern. Start to once again bring this word of peace into your awareness, noticing where in your body feels this sense of peace. What does that look like in your day? Does it have a color as it lights up your body? Take take a deep inhale through the nose, filling up the belly, expanding through the ribs. Full exhale out. When you're ready, inhale, both arms come up and over. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Namaste, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today for this peaceful flow. I hope you have a great rest of your day with no seagulls attacking your precious belongings. Have a lovely and blessed day. Namaste. When you're ready, inhale.